Hi, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Let me make sure this is going. Make sure everything is going good. Hello. Hello. Why am I not listening to you? Oh, there we go. That's fine. Okay. And we'll do that. Yes. Okay. Hi. How are you doing? Takes me a while to get everything set up, but I think I've done it. I think I'm here. So what is on everybody's hook? I'm still working on this round roses flower blanket. You know, the round blanket from the Secret Yarnery, Krista at the Secret Yarnery. It's a round blanket, and then it's got roses or flowers all around it, and everybody's doing them. So that's what's on my hook tonight. And I have not been hooking all day today. Today I gained. They didn't even do much of that. Hey, Robert. No, just no. My Fridgie and my cute puppy, and I might be willing to let go of the air fryer because I could always get another. They're cute, but the puppy is a no. My Fridgie is a no. And my Fridgie, my Fridgie, my Fridgie, my puppy. How you doing, Robert? How was your week? I hope you had a good week. I'm doing good. We finally got the last piece of our furnace installed yesterday. We've only been waiting 3 weeks for HRV to be installed. That's the air exchanger. Not to be confused with air conditioning because we don't got that. But this is an air exchanger. And it goes on the and humidifier, and it goes on the furnace. And they had a hard time getting somebody to come out. But they finally did. It is installed. Yes, cool. I'm happy. So we got the fan working in the basement. We got the humidifier working, and yeah, everything's working. Everything's running. It is good. Now we just got to get used to the noises and the hum. Because damn is our hot water conditioner or our hot water heater loud. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I check my mail okay, I don't check my mail. My boy's expecting mail, so he's been going to the mailbox every day, which is very kind of him to check it for everybody. If you hear that, that's my little bitch. She's loose on the floor because I'm down in the dining room tonight because it's cooler. Should show off the grill. That's your department, honey. Oh, Robert, you got to see the griddle we got for our anniversary. Because we always buy something, usually for the house for our anniversary, rather than get a gift for me and a gift for him. Just get something for the house that we have our eye on that's usually in the higher price range that we've been thinking about. So this year it was a griddle because the front two burners on our stove top don't work anymore after 4 years of heating up pots of water. They don't work anymore. Look at that behemoth. It's still coming. It's still coming. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So that's our anniversary gift we got for ourselves. Got it online from Walmart, in case you're wondering. Uh, Robert likes it. I know, it's nice. It is so cool. He loves it because he was able to do all of the hamburger pucks tonight. He was able to do all the pancakes. He made French toast, and he was able to get all of the French toast on it all at once. Like, so awesome. So yeah, very much happy with that purchase. And that's him packing it up in the box because it keeps it clean and keeps it safe. So I'll keep putting it in the box for lack of any other place to put it. It's really tall, so trying to find a place to put it. So it's in its box, standing on its end, tucked in by the wall. But it is such a nice thing to have. So. Oi, you're loud. You're loud. Shh. She's having so much fun playing with that bone piece. And she likes to toss her toys up and catch them or don't catch them, as the case may be. She loves to play with I'd say her food, but no, her toys. And a bone is like that, this little thing. So she's playing with it. She paws it. She shimmies it between her paws, and and then it gets loose, and she has to go and get it, and then she chews on it for a little bit, and then she tosses it in the air with her mouth, and she's just a darling. But she makes lots of noise. So yeah, we finally got everything installed. So it feels nice knowing that we can turn stuff on, which we have. We've got the fans working. We don't have the heat on because we don't need the heat on. Freaking hot today. Hot yesterday, hot today. Gonna be hot tomorrow. Just not as hot as it's been, so that'll be better. But yeah, it's hot. Which is nice. I don't mind the heat. I know it sounds like I was complaining, but really, I'd rather have the heat than the cold. Because the cold brings pain. And although I'm stiff, because I don't think I'll ever lose the stiffness, I'm not in as much pain as I was in the winter. Like in the winter, everything hurts. Everything hurts. I wake up with hip pain every day in the winter. Every day. And I don't wake up with hip pain every day in the summer. So I do occasionally. When the weather's really unsettled, and it's been unsettled for overnight, and it's still unsettled when I wake up, like it's actively unsettled. I wake up and I'm sore, but it's better. Can you hear me okay? Because I know I've got my blanket over my computer, probably where my microphone is, but I think I'm talking through the camera. Okay, I think my husband just proved to me he can hear me because I think he just put me on speaker on the TV. Thank you, Robert. You know what I want? And I don't know why I want one, other than it's antiquish looking. Well, it is an antique. I want an antique butter churn. Even one of the mason jar ones. I don't have to have a big one. I want to make my own butter once. It just may end up being once, but I want to try it once, see what it's like, and I bet you I'll never go back. I want to make my own cream cheese one day. But with the price everything is right now, yeah, doing stuff like that will wait. So we, what am I doing? I'm doing 2 stitches in the same stitch. And then go on. Blah, 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 work for you. It's so weird listening to myself. The cute little puppy's playing at my feet. Surely you can hear that clicking of the bone on the floor. She's so cute. I had a friend over the other day for a fire pit. We had a fire pit night, and it was awesome. The weather was perfect. We had just gotten out of a fire ban for the past week or 2. So yeah, we had some friends over, had some drinks, had a nice fire. It was really relaxing. The dogs liked it too. And it was fun, and I can't remember where I was going with this. I was going somewhere specific. Oh well. I had a thought intrude onto that thought, and I lost it. Because that's how my brain works now. Oy. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. The other one I've gotten farther because it's smaller. It was a smaller ball of yarn and I didn't add anything to it. But this is a full big ball of yarn. 200 grams of, I think it's a 3 or a light 4. Could be a 4. Called Big Lisa. I can't remember if it said on the label what it was. But it's very soft acrylic. So I'm making a blanket. However big this will make. And then after that, I take green yarn, of which I have some. I don't know how much I have, but I have some green yarn. And I do my leaves and my vines all around the edge. And then I do the flowers. I'm looking forward to the flowers. I got my colors already picked out. I may go back and pick out some different ones. We'll see. I don't know. Or add 2, since this is going to be a big blanket. Bigger than I expected. Hey, Yolanda. How you doing? Thank you. I can't wait. But you know me, I'm really good at starting projects, but not so good at finishing them. So we shall see. Because I'm just honest. I'm like that. I get bored with stuff. Like I haven't really picked this up much this week. But that's a stressful week. I really have. I've had some stuff go through my head. Going through my head, you know. So I've been fighting the thoughts. So I've been gaming a lot. So how you been, Yolanda? How's your week been? Yeah? Yeah, heat wave everywhere and then nasty weather everywhere else, it seems. People say global warming, but I don't believe in it. And I'll tell you why I don't believe in global warming. A, because we have not been as a species been tracking the movements of the sun for as long as the sun's been there, obviously. So we really have very little knowledge on the sun's cycles. The sun goes through cycles, we know that much. Scientists think they know the cycle length, but I beg to differ on that. I don't think we do. I don't think we know enough yet. And so I don't think all of this heat that's coming our way and all of these solar flares that are happening is a cause of global warming. I think it's a cause of a sun cycle and an earth cycle, and we just don't know enough to combat it. And let's face it, if you call it a catchy phrase, you know, you can probably tax people and get rich off of it. Oh, look, the government did. Oh, cool. You'll have to tell me how that worked out. I've been looking at those, but I have no grandkids or anything. But I was thinking my dogs would like it. Hey, what are you chewing on? No, you don't chew on Dad's shirt. Dad not be happy with you. Grr. Don't look at me like you're a cute dog. You're a mischievous puppy. Yes, you are. She wants to come up and say hi. Come here, then. Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the girl. There's the girl. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There you go, Robert. There's a cute little puppy. She's going to be 1 year old on the 19th. So next week, next Saturday's her birthday. Isn't she? She's adorable. She'll be 1 year old next Saturday. We'll have to have a birthday party. Yes, we will. Yay! Oh, that was really smart of me. Okay, just that way. Nope, get out of my yard. Oh, you're a bad dog. Don't look at me and wag your tail. You're getting into my yard now. Now you're messing with fire. Keep it up. I'll send you to Dad. No, you'd like that too much. Play with the cat. Forget it. Oh, she's up to no good. She woke up in a P&V mood today. So she's been a little bratty. Actually, it's been the past couple of days. I think it could be the heat. So, not her in heat, the heat outside. So, I don't think she likes it hot. But she likes playing with that bone. She just likes playing, period. You know, she's a playful puppy. But she knows to play by herself, and that's awesome. You know, like I don't have to keep her occupied. She can keep herself occupied. In case you're wondering what I have on my finger, it's my fiber ring. It helps with the tension. It makes my crocheting a lot faster. Ooh, no. What are you doing, little bit? What you doing? Do you have to go outside, poop and pee in? You shouldn't, because you were outside already. What time is it? Well, it'll be 2 hours soon. Oh, give her the bone, Gussie. Give her the bone. She can't reach it. There you go. Over here a little bit. Over here. Bring your bone over here. Yes, your bone over this way. This way. This way. Thank you. She's smart. She figures out what it is I want her to do. Dun, 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 dun. So, how has your week been? My week's been okay, other than we've had unsettled weather. It's been a little chilly some days. So the past 2 days have been making up for it. There was one day I actually had to wear a sweater and sweat because it was cold. I actually had to wear a t-shirt with shoulders. Now, if you know me, you know tank tops and capris or shorts are my uniform in the summer. It's just what I wear. I try not to have anything on my arms because it's hot. It's just how I am. So I actually had to messing with the yarn is like messing with the Friggy. Exactly, Robert. She needs to learn that. She likes to pounce on my project bag and just look at me and wag her tail like, aren't I so cute? I've tried to explain to her, no, she's not being cute when she's in my yarn, but it just, she isn't learning that one yet. She refuses to be, she insists on being difficult, that's it. But I was smart tonight. I brought it, as loud as it is and annoying as the sound gets, at least she's occupied and she's out of my yarn. I was smart tonight. I brought a little bone. It's loud, but it's keeping her occupied. No, I'm not talking about you. Go back to playing with your bone. Well, maybe Dad will come in and take you for a little bit. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Play with your bone. She's a little puppy. She's got a small bladder. Gotta remember that. Gus is a big puppy. He's got a big bladder. And although he will drink all of the water, he has also been trained to hold it because he's a service dog. She's not a service dog. She hasn't been trained to hold it. But she does pretty good. They were out after supper, which was around quarter to 6 o'clock. So it's been an hour and a half. She should be good. At least for another half hour. She should be. I make no promises. We had fools revving up their engine right outside our house last night, just to be assholes, you know. As they don't like my husband, so they gotta be irritants because they think he cares. Like, people, you're so far below him, he don't care. You're like a bug. We take no notice. Other than to say, you want to go ahead and act like that, go ahead. But if the cops come knocking on your door one day, you got some explaining to do. So yeah, they were revving their engine right outside our door really loud and then racing up and down Main Street. We're on Main Street. It's right outside our door. So hubby was sleeping when it happened. He woke up. They woke him up. He was not pleased. We have been living here. It will be 5 years in November. Yeah, because we moved here in November of 2020. November 1st. It was Halloween, November 1st, 2020 when we moved here. So, yeah, it'll be 5 years. Because it was the same year my mommy died. So it was 2020. So, yeah. Unfortunately, she never got to see that we bought a house. But she'd be happy with what we've done with it. You're sitting in my kitchen. The kitchen is teal and gray. And it's just beautiful. I just love it. We need to get the countertops done still. We want to go black with the countertops. Hey, Yolanda. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what they're doing here. They're racing up and down Main Street and doing donuts at each end. So it's been a pain in the ass. Isn't that just, and it's been kids doing it, But what gets me, it's not just the kids, it's been the adults too. Like, come on, guys, grow up. Quit being, grown up a-holes. But yes, grown ups have been seen doing the same thing. It's very sad. Oh, well. Exactly. They're in their 40s, except for the one kid. He does it too, him and his friends, and he is a kid. But it's just sad. It's Saturday night, or it was Friday night, and the guys, they had to get boozed up and then, be assholes. I mean, what did that get them? Ooh, they had fun doing it? Did they really actually think that we paid attention to them? They woke up the ogre, you know? There'll be consequences to that, I'm sure. Always is. Shouldn't wake up the ogre. It's like messing with a big, nasty old bear. Dragon. Think dragon. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. What are you doing? Oh, is that bone too far for you to get again? Okay, okay, okay. Stop. Stay out of my yarn, and I'll get your bone. Okay? Here you go. There we go. Oh, really? So my 60-year-old teenager, that's just sad. That's just, what an irritation. Oh, and she's off and running. I know she's mad with the bone, but she's much happier now. She's wagging her tail every so often. She's concentrating on the bone. But her tail's up. Hey, a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, 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 hey. You'll get a few more inches. There you go. She knows when I say hey, hey, hey to look at me because I'm about to show her something. And it's usually a good thing. We have a good trust thing going on here with me and her. I talk to her all the time because if you do, they'll learn. Talk to all my animals. Mudfoot, at the end of his life, he understood. God, I miss him. He was a good dog. I remember him discovering himself as a puppy. Absolutely, totally shocked he was a dog. I wish I had gotten it on film, but I didn't because we didn't have camera phones back in the day when he was really little, or we did, but I didn't have it. I don't know. I just didn't. But he looked at himself in the mirror and then his head cocked and he went, "What? No." It was the cutest thing. I just laughed and said, "Yep, you're a dog now, man." Hey, get out of my bag. Get out of my yarn. Shoot. No, 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 no. That's enough. Oh, she's starting to get a P and V again. Boy. Hi. No, it is not chew on mom time. Mom doesn't want to be chewed on. No. No, stop it. You have your bone. Where's your bone? Your bone's over there. Go get your bone. Well, if you can't reach it, I'm not getting it again. Because then we'll just establish a pattern of where you toss the bone out and I go fetch. Not going to happen. What are you doing? So yeah, I'm just working on this big, well, it's going to be a big blanket because although this is going down really quick, so we'll see. Maybe it won't be much bigger. We'll see. That's all I'm doing. I'm just working on this, and that's all I've got going on. I did start another inhaler cover, but I stopped that and went to this and have been doing this ever since. So I like it. The repetitive of the stitches. And, you know, I get into it. I get into a pattern and my fingers just fly. And it's, before I know it, I've done another circle and I can just continue. A little bit. What you doing? What you doing? My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put this down again. I'm gonna go and get her bone. Little bit. Now Gus is awake and she's just this far away from his mouth, from his nose, with her paws, and she's trying to get him. She's trying really hard. So yeah, I moved my router or my extender, because I have a router and then I have an extender. And the extender is usually upstairs in my craft room, and then I'm hardwired into it when I'm up there with my computer. Or I'm hardwired into the router down here when I'm in the living room, because that's where it is. Well, I went upstairs, I grabbed my router from upstairs, I brought it down with my cable, and I am talking to you from my kitchen. So, yeah. I gotta take a picture of all of this and send it to the insurance guys, because it's been a lot of updates since they've had pictures done. So, the house looks drastically different from then, from when we had it the last pictures sent in to them. Yeah. So we're trying to get insurance for the house because we don't have insurance right now. Because we didn't have a furnace. Did you know they won't give insurance to people who don't have a furnace? Go figure. So, because we didn't have a furnace and we didn't have baseboard heat, we were uninsurable. Now that we've got a furnace and natural gas and a hot water heater and everything, we're insurable again. So I'm in the process of getting insurance. So that'll be nice. And yet an added cost. But it'll be a worry off my head. So that'll be nice. Yet an added cost, which will be a worry on my head. So am I really saving anything? Just wondering. Adulting is hard. I want to stop the ride and get off and be a kid again, but nobody's listening to me. I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs, stop the ride, I want to get off. But no. Every day I wake up and I'm still me, old me. I'm funny. I found that funny. And every day I wake up and I'm still me. I'm not getting any younger, damn it. I'm trying. Oh, Gussie moved. I bet you still can't reach him. Yeah, he moved. I saw that. Really? You're a brat. Don't wag your tail when I call you a brat. It's not a good thing. Quit chewing on your mother. That's not nice. You're such a chihuahua. You got that chihuahua head space. You're just quiet about it. Yeah, I had a friend come over when we had our fire at night. And she hadn't seen Little Bit yet. And she looks at her, what is that? That's my puppy. Isn't she cute? Well, she's cute, but is that a chihuahua? Yeah. That's a chihuahua, baby. Man, it's a chihuahua. So, yeah. She was surprised she wasn't yappy because my chihuahua isn't a yappy chihuahua. I mean, she does have her moments. She did last night when she heard strange noises. She did yesterday when they were over installing the stuff downstairs. She made a lot of noises because she kept hearing them make noise downstairs, but she couldn't see them. So all she knew is there's weird noises going on there. So she had to alert me, Mom, there's weird noises going on. I gotta warn them I'm here. So she had to bark. But other than that, you know, she's a pretty quiet chihuahua. I'm really happy with her. But she's learning to shush. She has to learn shush. She barks still at sounds on the TV, you know, and that's inappropriate. I don't want her barking at people, and she actually hasn't barked at anybody per se. but she barks. She barks when my husband, like Dad, comes up this walk, up the stairs outside. Sometimes she'll bark, sometimes she won't. Most often she does. She barks at him. But her friends came over for that fire pit night, and she didn't bark at them at all. In fact, Kurt was able to come up and pet her, and she let him. She didn't snap at him. She didn't do anything. She let him pet her. And this was the man that when she met him, she was so scared. He came in the house and she dived under the couch. Seriously. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Welcome to my dining room. I'm in my kitchen tonight because it's a lot cooler than upstairs. Hello, little bit. Oh, what is wrong with you getting yourself tied up? Come here. Come here. Okay, you're thirsty. Let you have some water. She's thirsty. And she can reach. She can reach because it's a long leash. It's a training lead. It's longer than 6 feet. But it's longer than a standard leash. So she can reach the water if I hold on to it. Oh, puppy was thirsty. Poor pupster. Just asked my hubby if he could come and let them out because she just drank. She's gonna go pee now. Come here. Come here. I don't think he's here. So I'm gonna put you guys on. I'm gonna turn the camera off. But I won't unmute. I won't mute the camera, so you can hear. You'll hear me. I'll talk to myself the whole way there and the whole way back, so you know I'm here. Don't go anywhere. I gotta let my doggies out. So I will be right back. Come on, pups. Come on. What was that? Oh, that was my ring. Oh, I forgot it was on my finger. Come on, outside. Come on. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Hi. So I'll have to do the same thing again in a few minutes when I let them back in, but they're out. And I'm glad we have an area that's fenced off. I can let my dogs out there relatively safe. I say relatively because there is a big white owl hanging around our neighborhood. Big white owl. Like, I have a picture of him. Big white owl. Okay, and there's sucky photos. Because I can't take a photo to save my life. Why? Because I'm struck with shakiness. So there's big white owl, big white owl. See, and that's how far it really was from and that's how big that bird was. So there's a big white owl that could probably decimate my little puppy in the neighborhood. Oh, so yeah, I'm a little worried about her, but I'm keeping an ear out. But she needs to be outside, and I need to talk to you guys because I've missed you. It's been a long week. I almost didn't come on, and then it was like, hubby said, "Well, why don't you do it down in the dining room or the kitchen?" And I thought that's a great idea. So, because we have a fan downstairs blowing the cold air up. He's got an industrial strength fan downstairs. It's just blowing cold air up because it's really hot in here right now. And I'm in perfect. It comes up the back porch and then just straight here, and so I get that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tracy. That must be so painful. I'm so sorry. I'll pray. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not. I remember being in the hospital. I was really sick. I was in the infectious disease unit for 6 weeks. They don't know what I had. I still don't know what I had, but during the course of it, one day I woke up and my right knee was like a big fat stuffed sausage. Like, holy crap. I've never seen that, never had anything like that happen. I was so scared. It's like, holy crap, what the hell is that? That is not my leg, is it? Yeah, the doctors came, they extracted fluid. Let me tell you, that hurt. And yeah, they just extracted fluid and put me on water pills, and it went away. And I was already in the hospital for being treated for something that was trying to kill me, so they just chalked it up to another thing wrong with me at the time. I don't know, but it came and it went, so I was very lucky. I nowhere near what you're going through, Tracy. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I have so many lifelong issues. I sympathize. I have tinnitus. I have hearing loss. I have, because tinnitus and hearing loss are not the same thing with me. I have Meniere's disease, and tinnitus is part of that. And the tinnitus just drives me up the freaking wall. I hate it. It doesn't come as ringing in my ears, it comes as a thump, as a drum beat. And not only can I hear the drum beat, I can feel the drum beat. It's like something is actually beating against my eardrum. I can feel the vibration. It drives me up the wall because it's so itchy. Yeah. I always get tinnitus when I've had too much caffeine or too much salt. So, especially salt. So I have to really monitor the salt content. It's really hard because my husband loves gravy, like brown gravy that you get in the packaging you make up, the powdered stuff. Loves it. We have it a lot. And it's good. It's tasty. It is so high in freaking sodium. Oh, Everything we eat seems to be high in sodium. It's sad. And, I put on a little bit of salt on my hash browns and boom, I've got tinnitus for 2 days because of everything else I ate. How dare I put salt on my hash browns? If you ask me, hash browns need salt. They do, badly. I know, right, Tracy? I've had so many people ask me in various times of my life after various crises, like, how do you keep going? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Stay in bed? I have 2 dogs and a husband. They will not let me stay in bed, thank you. I have to get up. I have to get going. I don't have a choice. And once I'm up out of bed, what am I supposed to do? Go back to bed? I never do. Never do. If I go back to bed, I'm really, really, really tired. Or I'm really sick. But, yeah. I wish I was younger. I was so much healthier. And I say that, but now I'm thinking back, looking back at it, thinking, no, I've never been healthy. I've always had lung issues. Always had lung issues. When I was younger, I had horrible nosebleeds. Then there was a year I had migraines every frickin' 2 days. For the whole year, it was the oddest thing. And yeah. Tinnitus. Is yours caused by sodium or caffeine? See, mine's sodium. Like caffeine, yes. If I drink a lot of my caffeinated pop, yes, it gets me, but not as quick as sodium. I find the sodium is worse for me than the caffeine. Because I have 2 cups of tea a day. And then I usually drink iced tea the rest of the day. So that's got a bit of caffeine in it too. So, I don't often drink water. Trying to change that. The past 2 days. I've been intermittently drinking water. Like juice, then water. Juice, then water. Hang on. I'm going to go and get my puppies. I will be right back. Just bear with me. No, you come here. I'm not chasing you. Come here. No. Come here. Okay, I'm back. Hang on, my hands are full. I've got a wiggling dog in one arm. Okay, there we go. I got it. Oh, you just walked right into my yarn, you little turkey. Oh, yours is 24/7. Oh my goodness. I couldn't handle my drums 24/7. I really couldn't. It's bad enough when they happen because when my tinnitus happens, it happens for a couple of days until I flush that salt out of my system. So I tend to have it for a couple of days. And then I put 2 and 2 together and oh yeah, that's why the drums, salt. Damn it, no salt. and I start drinking water and I flush it out of my system and then it's okay and it passes. But during that time, oh my goodness, it's horrible. So I feel for you, girl. I'm so sorry you have it. I do. I feel for you. Oh, but I found out something really, really, really good news. You have vertigo too? I have vertigo because it's part of the Meniere's disease. Yeah, vertigo. And I've had to learn how to drive. I've had to learn how to walk. I've had to learn how to do all sorts of things while having a vertigo attack because you know what, single mom here, when you have a vertigo attack and you're going 40, 50 down 22nd Street West in Saskatoon during rush hour, there's nowhere to go. You have no choice. You cannot move. You're stuck in the middle lane. You learn to drive. You just keep going. So, yeah, I learned how to drive while having vertigo. It sucks. I really try not to have vertigo. But who am I kidding? I get up too fast nowadays and I'm dizzy. So I touch my toes and then get up. You can blow me over with a feather for a couple of minutes till my ears start ringing. What's the good news? Oh, it was benign. My thyroid is benign. Hey, you smarten up a little bit. You leave him alone because he's not going to be nice with you. He's hot. Children, honestly. They're like children. Yes, you are. You are a child. I know. I'm so happy. I've been worried about it so much. And I had to go into my own medical record online to find out. They didn't even have the decency to call me and tell me. I've been stewing over this since June 18th when they did the test, the biopsy. I've been worried about this. This has been so big on my mind. And nobody had the decency to call me and tell me, no, you don't have to worry, benign. Really? Like, yay, thank goodness it's benign, but I had to find it out myself because you guys couldn't call me. Grr. But yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So I'm really happy about that because that was a big load off my mind, I tell you. I've been worried about that ever since it happened. Because I have a lot of polyps on my thyroid, like a lot. And they're big. Some of them are big. And then I have a goiter on top of it, too. Yeah, Yolanda, I agree. They should have called me. But I'm just glad we have this availability in Saskatchewan. We can go online and our test results, our prescriptions, our doctor's appointments, our referrals to specialists. It all goes online. It can all be seen. So I've never used it before, but I was online last night, and I thought, I'm just gonna check. Why not? I found it in my bookmarks. So I was going through my bookmarks because every so often I clean them out, and I said, "Sounds cattle." Yeah, let's log in, see what that gets me. Wasn't expecting anything, but I wanted to log in and see what was there, and yeah, I found my test results. And the results are benign. I'm so happy. But yes, they should have called me. I totally agree with you. It ticks me off. Because it's been a big stress. Because I mean, come on. First of all, your thyroid is, a major player in your body. Um, you need it for all sorts of stuff. And here's mine. It's all covered in polyps. And like a lot of the polyps are rather large. And a lot of the polyps on the left side have actually created a mass. So I have a goiter. That's what they call a mass on your thyroid, a goiter. So, yeah, you know. So it's been, a big worry because obviously my thyroid has a life of its own. It's growing all these polyps and crap. But I went in and I talked to the specialist when I had my biopsy, and they told me that, at my age, you put me in a lineup with 10 people, 8 of them will have polyps on their thyroid. That's how prevalent it is. So, oh wow, yeah. Well, we work slow here in Saskatchewan, like really, really slow. Yeah, scare, no cure all. He thinks he's being funny. He not. Oh. So I don't know if you guys heard of this new movie website. It's called Passionflix. I don't know if you've heard of J.R. Ward, the author. I read quite a few of her books. She has a wonderful series called The Black Dagger Brotherhood. If you're into romance, go ahead, give them a try. So anyway, Black Dagger Brotherhood is being made into TV series on Passionflix, and they just got finished season 1, and it's so awesome. I'm gonna rewatch them all. And the nice thing is I can rewatch them all in a day because they're all an hour long, and there's 6 of them. So I can watch them all in a day, back to back to back to back. Just the way I like to do things. Nothing much, Tracy. Just this round blanket that's going to have the flowers around it. So that's what I'm making so far. That's what it is. And then it's going to have flowers, roses. I'm making roses. Different colored roses. Purples and blues and pinks and reds. With a nice deep green vine and leaves. I think it'll look awesome. But other than that, I haven't been working on much, Tracy. I've been really doing a lot of gaming because it's just been stressful waiting for those test results. I really have been gaming a lot with everything on my head. Like the worry about the cancer and everything. I've been gaming mostly every day. I've just been coping as best I can, and that's been in my game. So, yay for RPG! Yay for Skyrim! The Elder Scrolls V. In case you all want to know what it's really called, it's called The Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim. But we all who play it know it and love it. by its shortened name of just Skyrim. Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Rocks. See, it was special edition, but they came out with an anniversary edition to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Skyrim's release, and how awesome it is, because, I mean, everybody who plays it loves it. I mean, there's just, if you're into RPGs, and you like dragons, and you like, you know, an open world where you just get to go and do your own thing if you want, Skyrim. I'm level 35 and I still have yet to finish any main quest. I've got lots of side quests done. Concentrating on all the side quests because those are fun. Building my character up before I go after the main bosses. I think that's smart. You're working on 2 shawls and starting a new lap blanket for one of the grandkids for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Right on. I should start my Christmas gifts, but I don't know what I should even make. I mean, I've got enough yarn to do a sweater. A large sweater in the size large. But if I make one for one of my nephews, then I have to make the rest of his brother's sweaters, and I just don't have all the yarn for all of that. I'm trying to find a really nice pattern for a 2-weight. I have a baby muffin from, anyway, I can't remember. I can't pronounce where they're from, but it's a baby muffin. And it's a lot of yardage, and I want to make a shawl. I want a shawl that would work well with the transitioning yarn, you know, one of those ones that go from like a white to a green, let's say, because that's like what I have. It goes from a white to an aquamarine, and or something similar. I'm really bad for colors. Like, I have an eye for them, but I have no idea what they're called. I don't know the proper names of my colors. It's a pretty blue-green. So it's a pretty blue-green. That's all I can say. So it goes from white in the middle to blue and white, blue-green and white, I mean, and then to blue-green. And I would like to find a shawl pattern that would do really well with all 3 colors. So obviously a shawl pattern that has 3 sections to it or something. And if you have any ideas, please let me know, because I've been trying to find and I can't think of anything. And that will be my next pattern, my next project. But I'm doing this first because I want to get this done. And I'm going to try and finish this project. So far, I'm enjoying it. And that's saying something, because I've made this big circle so far and I haven't put it away. So yay me. Oh, she's loud. There she goes. I like this idea. This was a good idea. I'm glad my hubby suggested it because I'm a lot cooler than I would be upstairs. Although I could be cooler if that fan was pointed a little bit better because it's not blowing very well. Hubby had it on the milk crates or something before, and then he moved it. Probably because the workman had to get down to the down the basement, and it was in the way. So, but it just doesn't work as well as when it was on the milk crate. Just doesn't. Oops! Don't want that. Don't want that. I'm just really happy with how nice and soft this yarn on. It's Big Lisa from some European company. And I don't know how I got it. I think I got it in a Mary Maxim mystery box, but I'm not sure. I got 2 of them. So maybe I will tie the other ball to it and make a big blanket. We'll see what size this is and if I'm bored with it or not. Because I do like this pattern. And it doesn't take much to make these little sections. Like this, I just find this goes really fast. I just don't have the attention span to crochet for very long. I find it either puts me to sleep, which is really sad, because I don't want to go to sleep when I crochet. I want to crochet. But I find it's looking down, and my eyes just get so tired, and I just start nodding off. Because I'm so relaxed. I find crocheting so relaxing that it's putting me to sleep, which is not good. So, yeah. Of course, you know, the staying up late and getting up early with the dogs probably isn't helping either, but who knows. I mean, after all, I'm trying to burn the candle at both ends. Uh, so what am I doing after? What are you guys doing after this? I'm going to be going off and killing. I will be going back to gaming tonight. But not upstairs. I will game next to my hubby downstairs here. Oh, that's okay, Tracy. I was just yakking to myself. It's no big deal. And no big deal. Glad you're back. I was just asking what you're doing after this. I know I'm going to be gaming tonight. That's what I was doing earlier today, and I'm not finished. Plus, I had a 5-hour energy at 6 o'clock. I got to burn it off. The Sis Love Shawl by Sis Homemade Pretty. She's not pretty. Hobie also has some gorgeous shawls for transition. Hobie, I didn't think of them. You're right. Thank you, Yolanda. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I didn't even think of Hobie. Because of course they would, because that's where I got the yarn, I think. Let me rephrase that. I think that's where the yarn came from, not that that's where I got it from. I won it, actually. I won it from Linda Simpson in the UK, the baby muffin. So I think it came from Hobie, but I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong in that. But it's a UK company or a European yarn company that makes it. And it's called Baby Muffin. And they have other stuff called Muffin, other yarns called Muffin, I think. I will have to check that out. Really? Oh, get it, for heaven's sakes. Little bit. That's enough. Get in, get over here. Come here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Dogs. Dogs, 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 dogs. So yeah, I've just been, like I said, just trying to survive this week. It's been a lot of stress the past couple of weeks. What with the doctors, like with my test results not forthcoming, and trying to get the guys to come and finish the installation of our furnace, the air exchanger, so we can have the fan. Try and cool this house down, get some air circulating. I have 2 dogs, and then my husband has a cat. It's my husband's cat. Tolerates the rest of us, but it's my husband's cat. Here we are, right to the other side of, oh, that's a nice breeze. Right to the, and it's gone. How can that happen if it's a fan? It's a stationary fan. Anyway, as I was saying, here I am at the beginning of the round again. Yay me! Where do we put the next one? Right there. Yes. Yes. Right there. Um, right there. Oh yeah. Well, my husband was never a cat person. He was a dog person, and we had a very special cat that changed his mind, and now he has Solstice, the evil one. He looks so pretty with all of his white fur, but he's evil. He cries all night for my husband. My husband's trying to sleep, but he cries for him. Finally shuts up at 4 o'clock when my husband wakes up and comes out and sits in his chair, and the cat jumps up in his lap, curls up, goes to sleep, and then he's quiet for a couple hours. Seriously, it's sad. I used to be a cat person until I got my first dog. That was Mudfoot, my husky. We just put down um, last fall. Uh, he was almost 16, and he was in a lot of pain. So he lived a good long life because that's a good age for huskies, 15 and a half. So yeah, but he was tired and he was in pain, and it was a quality of life, and I had to let him go. It was hard, but I felt him pass. I felt him go. And I miss him. He was a good dog, but he was my first dog. And then we had Punta puppy, named by my husband. He was a little Chihuahua Schipperke cross, and he just kind of must have followed us home one day after a walk, because he walked into our house hours later when someone was knocking on the door for my son, and walked in our house like he owned it, walked right past my husband. And my husband let him go because he was curious as to what is this dog doing walking into our house like he knows the place. And he walked past the cat, because at the time we had a cat called Casper. And he walked past the cat, and he walked past the two dogs. We had my husband's dog Dizzy, and we had Mudfoot, who was a puppy at the time, or a year old. Wasn't much older than that. And he walked right up to me. I was sitting in the couch in the living room. The little dog walked right up to me and jumped in my lap. And he never left. And he was a sweetheart, and I loved him. And he died in my arms the year after we moved in here. And yeah, so I had, and then I got Gus. He's my service dog. I received him in September of 2020. And then I got little bit just this summer. I got a little bit, not this summer. I got her when she was 5 weeks old. They say she was 6, but she was 5, 5.5. She was really skinny when we got her because she was not doing well on the diet they had her on, and so she had a lot of tummy upset and a lot of diarrhea. So she was skin and bones. And she's a little chihuahua, 4 weeks old, been sickly the whole time. Yeah, she was tiny. She was tiny and skinny. And weren't sure if she was going to make it. But I changed her diet right then and there that very day I got her. Didn't look at chicken again. Haven't looked at chicken. I'm very careful about what I feed her. And she doesn't get a bit of chicken or poultry or anything. She likes duck. She gets duck jerky every so often. But that's about it for poultry. And she's been putting on weight ever since. So I was really lucky that that's all that was wrong with her. She's been really healthy. She's such a sweetheart. She needs a bath. Keep saying that I should give her a bath, but I just haven't done that. And I really should. I should wash Gussie too. Get him in the tub. Yeah, Gussie, get you in the tub. Sorry, my back hurts. Oh. But yeah, other than that, I've just been crocheting. I've been gaming. I've been trying to stay out of my head, which is why I've been gaming because I've been really worried about the medical issues. But glad to find out last night that I don't have cancer. Everything's benign, so that's awesome. It's been really bad air quality the past couple of days with smoke in the air. It was really bad yesterday. And then today, this morning, hubby saw the planes in the air and knew that the farmers around us were spraying. So I've been inside all day. All day yesterday, all day today, I've been inside with the windows closed, mostly. Yeah. And the inhalers close by because I've been using them. I usually forget to take my inhalers, although I keep them close. I just usually forget to take them because I can breathe. Oh. Now with all the smoke, I've been having to use my inhalers. Yeah, it can certainly. I woke up with a lot of phlegm. I've been coughing up phlegm all day today because of the smoke in the air from yesterday. So, and I woke up yesterday with a very heavy chest because of the smoke in the air. So, yeah, not good air quality. So I've been staying inside, which isn't a hardship because I have agoraphobia anyway, so I like staying inside. It's not a big deal. And hubby's gonna go and get the truck looked at or get an oil change or something. He's going into a city on Monday doing stuff that has to get done with the truck. And I stay home because that's where I like to be. I like to be at home. Yeah. He's been holding off on this trip because every day last week he wanted to go and the week before, but they've been kind of, the guys who were going to finish the install, they've been kind of leaving us up in the air about when they were coming, so he didn't want to go in case they came that day because I don't do well with strange men. No, I don't do well with men at all. So hubby had to stay. So now it's done. The install's done. Everything's good. So yeah, he's going to go get done what he needs to get done, and I'll stay home. Stay home with my puppy dogs. So yeah, that's, like I said, I haven't been doing too much. I've just been trying to stay out of my head because been that's just been what I've had to do. Just, stay out of my own head. So yeah. La 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 la. Hey, I got a new notification. Oh, I have no threats. That's good. That's good to know. No threats. Oh, oh, baby beaver. How come I can't have a baby beaver? These people who get to go out and find all of these really cool, you know, wild animals, and they get to rescue these animals, and then they get to keep these animals. It's not fair. I want a beaver or a ferret. I'd like a ferret. Our friend has a ferret. I want a ferret. Hubby won't let me have a ferret. Something about picking up dog poop. Yeah. Well, we do have deer that walk through the yard, yeah, but I don't pet them. I can't go up and say, "Hey, George, I want to give you a hug," or whatever I would name them. It could be George. Don't know that. George. My name is George. I'm gonna name you George. I'm gonna hug you. It's good. Yeah, the snowy owl that perches on the garage. I know. I showed them the pictures that I have, but the pictures are just a big blob. Because I don't take good pictures because of the shaking disorder I have anymore. I take crappy photos. Can't freaking keep my camera still at all. Don't matter. I hate it. So I have crappy pictures of the snowy owl that perches on our garage. Oh, I'm certain coyotes walk through town too. And raccoons that chase cats. I haven't seen a raccoon in town yet. I want a raccoon. They're cute. They have prehensile paws. Toes on their paws. I like them. And they're very clean animals. They like to wash their food. I want a raccoon. I want a raccoon. We can chase a raccoon. We can teach the raccoon to chase a cat. That sounds like fun. Oh, there's a couple of raccoons over there. You're going to have to take me and show me the raccoons. I like raccoons. Do you think living in a pet store when I was younger, like literally living in it, I would have a fill of animals, but I don't. I love animals. You are such a weird dog. Right by his bum. He hates you right by his bum. Get away from his bum. Come on, get the bone. Get the bone now. Get away from him. Oh, she's being difficult. Yeah, the squirrels. Squirrels. I like seeing the squirrels too. My husband doesn't like seeing the squirrels, but squirrels come in and they eat our plants and they eat all of our bird seed. Like literally. So every time he sees a squirrel, he goes for his slingshot. And he rarely gets the squirrel, but he gets it close enough to freak the squirrel out so the squirrel runs away. And hopefully the squirrel will learn to stay out of our yard. I don't know. Have you seen those guys on YouTube? They made a whole big thing for their neighborhood squirrels. And the squirrels eventually learn to do all of these little different um, um, all these different little sections with different traps and things, and to get a walnut at the end. And they learned to do that. I thought that was really cool. Hint, hint, honey. I think that would be really cool if we made something like that. Just saying. We have a big yard. And we have the squirrels. Just saying. 2 out of 3. His favorite saying is blah, 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 work for him. But no. No, this is happy wifey. Happy wifey, happy lifey. What am I doing? I am annoying my husband, I hope. I would really like a raccoon. Oh, yeah. Here's the ramblings of an insane lady. I take medication, but sometimes it just doesn't help. Yeah. It's getting darker in here, isn't it? I don't have the light on. They're not lighting it up a little bit. Oh, look, Gus got up and left you because you're annoying him. She's so funny. I gave up crocheting because A, it's getting dark, and B, she was just getting entangled in my yarn. So purposely, and she's like that sometimes. It's like, how dare you not pay attention to me, even though she's playing with a toy. You know, she's kind of funny like that. Yeah, her attention is completely on her toy, but darn it, I should be watching her. Oh. Purple tunnel. Oh. Purple tunnel. Oh. Don't you hate it when all of a sudden you get pain in your wrist? Purple tunnel. Hey Anna, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing good, girl. Well, I'm doing good now. I had a bit of a cancer scare for the past 3 weeks, but it's benign. So now I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Anything to stay out of my own head, you know? So I've been crocheting and I've been gaming. That's busy to me. But I've been crocheting and I've been gaming. I've just been really in my own head, worried about this cancer. So, because thyroid cancer, yeah. But they did the biopsy and it's benign. Came back. I'm happy. It's all good. It's just been a long wait period, and I was really stressed out. So, and now it's all time for celebration. Yeah, it's scary. It's a stressful time. Yep. Sorry, I'm watching a little bit. She's like right here, my little puppy. She's just having fun chewing this bone. But yeah, so it's been, like I said, stressful, but it's done with now. Everything's good to go. I'm really happy about that. I don't have to worry about it no more. So I'm just going to get back out of my head and concentrate on crocheting, listening to my books, and getting this blanket done so I can get it off my chest. Yes, that's what I'll be working on the next week. Like I said, because I want this done as soon as possible, or not as soon as possible, because I've gone through. This is how much yarn I have of a big 200-gram ball. So I have another one of these, and I am enjoying making the blanket, so I might add the other ball in. We'll see. But right now, it's this big. Oh, it grew even tonight. Wow. Doesn't take much to grow it, that's for sure. So I might add that other ball of yarn in, or I might just go until that ball's done and then do the border. We'll see. I'm not sure how I'll do. Thank you. Thank you. I really like it. It's from another YouTuber. She does tutorials and all that. Secret Yarnery. I think tonight I'm going to finish my 2 pops I've got. I've got 2 cans of Coke I've been saving for, So I think tonight I'm going to mix up a little vodka, a little bit of ice, and my 2 pop, and I am going to game until late. And sleep in tomorrow. Because that's what I do. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been staying up late and either gaming or watching a movie. Like the other night, I stayed up till like 2 in the morning watching a movie. I got in trouble for that one because I wasn't supposed to watch 2 movies. I was only supposed to watch the one, but I watched 2, 1.5. I didn't get through the second one, but I wanted to. This was on top of watching another show. So I watched my show, my Black Daggerhood show, Black Dagger Brotherhood show, and then on Passion 6, and then I watched a movie, and then I watched a half of another movie. It was like 2 o'clock. I got in trouble for that one. Yeah. Hubby generally doesn't give me any trouble when I stay up, but 2 o'clock's a little late. 2:30, that's just really that's just I shouldn't be staying up that late. I really wasn't tired, and I was really into the movies. I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah, but Friday nights and Saturday nights are the nights that I get to stay up really late. Friday because it's game night, and I always stay up late during game night. And Saturday night it's because I come and I talk to you guys, hopefully till 9 o'clock, and it's almost 9, and I'll be done. I'll be finished at 9, and then I go and I game for a couple hours, and then I unwind from gaming because I'm trying to transition better from gaming to bed because I'm having really restless sleep apparently. So I'm trying to, I don't know because I'm asleep, but hubby says that I run a lot and now my arms are moving too, like I'm pumping and I'm running. And he thinks it's because I'm gaming in my head, but I don't know. Except if I game in my head, I don't know why I'm crying. Because some nights I cry in my sleep and I don't know why. So, or I cry out. But I don't remember my dreams. I'm on enough medication, I don't remember my dreams. I have a real hard time waking up in the middle of the night. Usually once my head hits the pillow, I'm good. I'm done. I don't wake up. It's very hard to wake me up. And I've learned with having a puppy asleep beside me that I gotta get up. And she's learned that she needs to give me lots of kisses on the nose. Get right in my face, otherwise I won't wake up. So we're learning. I'm happy to say she hasn't had any accidents on the bed of a wet kind. There was one messy, well, not a mess, but it was a number 2 mess. But it wasn't a runny kind, which is thank God. Now it's because I couldn't get up. But we're getting better. I'm getting better. Even if I stay up so late, I let them out before I go to bed. And then they're good. They're good for a good 6 hours, generally. I've learned not to give them treats at night. Not to give them treats in the afternoon, actually. Little bitch, give her a treat in the afternoon and she's going to go poop all night. 3 times a night. She's going to have to go outside. Yeah. Gus, not so bad, but little bit, yeah, no. No treats in the afternoon. And my husband bought the rawhide sticks, which he won't buy anymore. He didn't realize they weren't good for dogs. But when she had the rawhide sticks, I give her a rawhide stick in the morning and she would still be chewing on it in the afternoon. It lasted her all day, and that wasn't so bad. But yeah, we learned not to give her rawhide in the afternoon because 3 nights of 3 times a night going out, very little sleep. Very little sleep. But she's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. I wouldn't change anything. Where are you? You're a silly girl. You're a silly girl. She's just wagging her tail. Oh, you want to chew on mom, do you? You want to chew on mom? Hey? You want to chew on mom? Hey? There she is. Here's my little puppy. Look at her ears, eh? She's got gremlin ears. And she's got the classic apple head or deer head. Maybe it's the deer head, but she's got a good proportioned head on her, for a Chihuahua. Very little inbreeding in this one, apparently, if any. So, did you know how there's so many Chihuahuas out there with weird faces? So you gotta wonder why. What is that breeder doing to breed that? Like, there's something going on with the blood. There's something going on with the bloodline. If you're having litters of Chihuahuas and some of them are coming with deformed faces, there's something wrong with your bloodline. Stop it. Breed it out. But that's what you get from people who aren't responsible breeders, right? She came from good breeders. They only breed for temperament. They don't breed for looks. They don't breed for the next greatest, best little dog. Nope. Temperament. And if they come across a yappy Chihuahua, that yappy Chihuahua gets fixed. It doesn't get bred. Doesn't matter how pretty it is. It's a yappy Chihuahua. It doesn't get bred. Because they don't want yappy Chihuahuas. They want quiet Chihuahuas. So therefore, only the quiet ones get bred. And see, hence you have a baby puppy who doesn't bark very much. In fact, she just found her voice the past couple of months. So, really? Responsible pet breeders. But yeah, that's my take on Chihuahua breeding anyway. I see a lot of Chihuahuas online and they all look funny. Poor things. Squished in noses, tiny itty bitty heads, half a jaw, tongue hanging out at the side. Poor things. I'm glad they have good lives they got out of the breeder, but I just wonder, just makes me wonder. But anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours. I want to say thank you very much because it's only because of you that I stay on for 2 hours. So thank you. Thank you for sticking around and being with me for 2 hours. I appreciate it. Tonight was a good night. I liked it. I've been getting some frustrated nights, just wondering if I should stay on YouTube or not. But every Saturday I come on because I miss you guys. So I'm glad you're here. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Tracy. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a great week. And I will see you again next Saturday. Same time, same channel. You know the drill.